No, Mr. Watson.
Listen, you may be a very good golf professional, but you certainly have made me nervous today.
But, Mr. Watson...
If you don't mind, I think I'll go round by myself.
Be careful, you're talking
to me all the time.
Hey, what is it,
Mama
Mr.
told me to tell you something.
Well?
The stork just got you a little baby.
Hooray! I beg your pardon, Mr. Watson. I'll just go and tell Mr. Bascom. Bill, champagne for everybody.
Champagne? Why, Mac, what's the matter with you?
May I have the rest of the day off, Mr. Bascom?
What for?
Well, I'll tell you.
Yes?
My wife's just had a baby.
Well.
Aye, the future golf champion of the world has just been born.
Oh, he's going to be a golf champion, eh?
Aye, wait till I show you.
Yeah.
I've whittled them out myself.
Well, Mac, with a pro like you for a teacher, I don't see how he can miss being a champion.
Aye, well, I'm going home to give him his first golf lesson.
But, Mr. Moore, I don't think you can do that.
Why not?
Well, it's not a him. He's a she.
A gal? A gal.
Your champagne, sir.
Bill, you'd better change that to beer.
Buck up, old man. A girl can be a champion of the world, too.
Aye, Mr. Bascom. It's worth trying anyway. I'm going home now to give her first lesson. Will you all take me home, Mr. Bascom?
Sure, jump in.
All right, sir.
Mr. Moore, don't go in there. Your wife's asleep.
I suppose I won't have to worry about her stance for a couple of years.
Whatever is that for?
To teach her to keep an eye on the ball. She's got it. She's got it. Keep your eye on the ball, darling. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the ball, darling. Keep your eye on the ball. Now back slowly. That's my daughter. Ah, there's a drive for you. Tell me, lassie, is there anything in life could give you as big a thrill as that?
That's funny, Pop. I was just wondering if there is.
Well, play like that and you can beat anybody.
Gee, I hope you can beat Ruth Van Horn today.
If you're going to talk that way about Ruth, I'm going to leave.
Diddy, you come back and carry your sister's clubs.
Oh, Pop, I got some awful important things to do.
Yeah, I know. He's in love with Ruth Van Horn. She's expected any minute, and he wants to meet her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, let him go, Pop.
Yeah.
Why, you...
I'm glad you're not my brother. I think you'd like to see your sister lose.
Well, I'd hate to see Ruth Van Horn lose.
Why, Dinty Moore, do you like that woman? She's been married.
She hasn't. She's a widow.
Do you mean to say you like her better than you do me?
Sure. That's my idea of a woman.
Oh, you philanthropist.
Oh, you make me sick.
Ah, Mrs. Van Horn, here you are. Ah, I'm delighted to see you. Looking more beautiful than ever.
Flatter,
Oh,
flatter, flatter.
not at all, not at all. We'll start the final game as soon as you are ready. This is Laura Moore's first big tournament, you know. I hope you won't beat her too badly.
I'll try to. But don't forget, all's fair in love and golf. But no matter who wins, you're all invited to celebrate my housewarming tomorrow night.
Ah, your new house across the border. Then we can celebrate.
Don't forget, it's costume.
Oh, Dinty. Hello. Dinty, show Mrs. Van Horn to the locker room. Mr. Hall.
Oh, well, now, don't you worry, girls. Guess who'll be here at any moment? Who? Jerry Downs. The best golf professional in the West. And what a man.
But, Jerry, there'll be a lot of pretty girls at this club, won't there?
I hope so.
But women frighten me. Oh, Jerry, let's turn back now before it's too late. You can teach me all the golf I need on my private course.
But I don't like your private course. You know, Jack, every time you turn around, you step on a mouse.
Sure, I raise them. Better keep the women away.
Don't worry, Jack. If any girl tries to kiss you, I'll tell her what a fool she is.
Will you? Thanks.
Well, Jerry Downs, I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you.
Ladies, you must meet the Mr. Downs. Girls. You see, Mr. Downs, what you do to us?
You make me sound dangerous.
Aren't you?
Oh, no. Here's the dangerous one.
Really, where?
Come on. Come on, Jack. Miss Bascom. What's the matter, Jack? Miss Bascom, this is Jack Martin. We were classmates, but now he's my boss. I teach him golf. And what a job.
Well, aren't you the Martin, the son of Mr.
The Martin Chain Store.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Martin?
Well, carry on.
Mr. Martin, won't you meet some of our young ladies? This is Miss Bruce. Miss Brown. Oh, my dear. You scamp! How dare you do such a thing?
Jerry, quick.
Oh, save me. Oh, you impertinent young scoundrel. How dare you? And in my own club, too. Oh!
Why, Miss Bascom, what's the matter?
The matter? Your Mr. Martin insulted me.
Why, what did he do?
He did this.
I did not. I did this.
That, to me, a respectable married woman.
Why, Jack.
I didn't know she's respectable.
You scoundrel, I won't have it.
Why, Miss Bascom, you shouldn't carry on so. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often.
What?
I mean a woman of your charm and beauty. You know, you're to blame. And not this susceptible youth.
Perhaps you're right, Mr. Downs. Young man, I forgive you. But if I were you, I'd have more sense.
If you were me, you would.
Oh, you impossible person! I'm going to have you discharged immediately.
Well, those trick eyebrows of yours got you in trouble again. Can't you control them?
I only do it when I get excited. And when I see a woman, I get excited. Oh, Jerry, I can't help it. You see, it's a family trait. Our whole family have been in trouble with women on account of it. Why, my grandpa Joshua visited the Sultan of Turkey once, and he got into his harem by mistake. Took one look around and broke his neck. Oh, it's all right for you to stand there and laugh. If you had the experiences that I've had with
I'll
these...
tell you what.
Well, here I am, Mr. Bascom. Why, Jerry Downs.
Rude.
It's been over a year
Since I taught you not to hook your drives.
and ever so many other things. Now I must win.
I hope so.
Dang white. Women and children first. Here they come. Good luck, Laura.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final round for the championship of the Western States. Mrs. Van Horn, twice national champion. And Miss Laura Moore, ladies champion of the Mission Country Club. Silence! 18 holes, medal play.
May the best man win.
And no hitting in the clinches.
Excuse me, I've got to get in here. Jerry, it's me.
Look, what's the idea?
Will you look at the comic strip? Is that funny, I ask you? Funny? But I think he's just...
Quiet. She's going to drive.
Follow through, Laura. I told you 1,000 times.
All right, Pa. Angie, should I have worn my blue?
Yeah, sure. It would help your game immensely.
Jerry, could you love a girl who doesn't play golf so well?
I don't see what golf has to do with love, Babs.
Oh, you don't know what a load that is off my mind.
Is it over yet?
Practically. Van Horn's got it cinched by 6 strokes.
6 strokes.
Everybody to the clubhouse terrace, please.
Congratulations. I'm sorry, Miss Moore, but better luck next time. Oh, Jerry, I certainly have you to thank.
Oh, not at all.
I'm sorry to take this cup away from your beautiful club, but after all, I had to do my best.
Laura, here's a cup for you, too.
Thank you. I'm sorry our club must lose the cup, but perhaps golf isn't my game after all.
Lord. well, come, Mrs. Van Horn. We must all have a drink out of that cup. Come, everybody. The sarsaparilla is calling.
Where have you been?
I've been looking through the book of rules to see if it says anything against coughing. That Van Horn dame coughed every time you started to drive.
Well, maybe she has a cold.
Yeah, very convenient one. The coughs came in the right spots for her.
Angie, the way you glared at her, I thought any minute you'd hit her with a mashie.
Well, wouldn't that be the right club?
Oh, isn't there anything else in life but golf?
Sure, tennis.
No, I don't mean that. I mean romance.
Oh, that. You see this ring?
Why, that's a man's ring. Where did you get it?
From a drunk at a masquerade. He proposed to me, gave me the ring, and I've never seen him since.
He gave it to you?
Well, I got it anyhow. Gee, it was fun.
Oh, Angie, I want fun, too. You know what my life has been. In bed with the chickens and up with them. Eat this, don't eat that. Oh, don't drink coffee. It'll make you nervous. And don't dance. It'll tire you. Angie, I want to dance all night long. And in between dances, I want to sit in the moonlight and have somebody whisper beautiful lies into my ear.
Then came the dawn.
Oh, Angie, I don't know what's the matter with me.
I do. His name's Jerry Downs. He's a great golf pro. He's 26, and he isn't married.
Gosh, Angie, maybe golf isn't such a bad game after all.
Just put him right there, son. I can play golf anytime.
Yes?
Well, ladies. Good afternoon. Greetings and salutations. I'm J.C. Effingham of the Effie Girdle Company. Always around the ladies. Am I too loud? I'm a new member. Golf's what I want, and plenty of it. Been working for 30 years, got myself $30 million and stomach trouble. Doctor said if I want to live, I've got to play golf or go to Germany and drink water. And hanged if I'll drink water for anybody, so here I am.
Now that you've introduced yourself, I'm Angie Howard. I haven't got a nickel, and my stomach's all right. It's a good one. Oh, this is Laura Moore, our club champion.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you.
Naturally. You're the second golf champion I've met today. The other one is Jerry Downs.
Oh, well, have you met him?
Sure, haven't you?
No, not yet.
Well, you better hurry up. He's just passing through. Young Jack Martin has engaged him exclusively as his golf teacher. Know Jack Martin? Son of Old Man Martin of the Martin Chain Stores. Don't sell chains, sells dry goods. Well, let it go.
Angie, you've got to make him stay here.
Who? Effie?
No, Jerry Downs.
Oh, but he evidently isn't his own boss. This Jack Martin is the fellow.
Hello,
who's got
Jerry.
Good morning.
Well, goodbye, dear.
Oh, Miss Moore. I'm Jerry Downs.
Yes, I know. I've heard of you, Mr. Downs.
I saw you play today, and I think you're wonderful.
Oh, what, after the way I miss those tiny little putts?
Well, your putting was off a bit, but if you let me, I might fix that.
Oh, I'd love to have you try. You see, up to now, Dad has taught me all I know.
About everything?
I must keep this Jack Martin here.
If you want to keep Jack Martin here, you and I are partners in crime. Old Man Martin never would buy my girdles. He hasn't closed out his line of bustles yet.
How could I make myself alluring?
Try reincarnation.
Well, if you want to sell your girdles, you better help me think of a way to keep him here.
Just a minute. I'm in conference. I've got it. When I was in India buying rubber for the Effie girdles, a Buddhist priest sold me a perfume guaranteed to make the breath of a mummy come in short pants.
Gee, that's great. Did you ever use it?
Well, no. Never could find a mummy with pants on.
How long do you think it'd take to fix my putting?
Oh, just a few days.
Was that all? I don't think you realize how bad my putting is.
Oh, yes, I do.
Well, I'm ready to start.
It can't be too soon for me, but I'll have to see Jack Martin first. You know, he's my boss. And Mrs. Downs' little boy must eat.
Oh, if I were you, I believe I could persuade him to stay.
Sure. But I haven't got your eyes.
Look at him like that, and he'll do anything you say.
Jerry. Well, where have you been?
I've been hiding in the men's locker room.
Wait a minute, Jack. Will you do me a big favor?
Anything you ask. Only take me away from all these women. Take me home, quick. Come on, Jerry.
But I must stay here. You see, there's a little girl.
Ah, more women.
No, but Jack, tell me the truth. Haven't you ever had any affairs?
One terrific affair. A friend of mine got me spiffed and we wound up at a masquerade. Jerry, a woman backed me into a corner and took a ring away from me that's been in our family for years.
Well, is that so terrible?
But she said I proposed to her. My old man thinks that ring is the luck of the Martins. If anything happens to it, he'll cut me off without a cent. Come on, Jerry.
No, but Jack,
You've
listen.
got to come.
But you don't know how important it is that I stay here.
Well, are you staying on, Mr. Downs?
Well, I'm afraid not. You see, Mr. Martin insists on leaving.
Where is this Martin guy?
Miss Howard, meet Mr. Martin.
Aha! Look, he likes me.
Maybe you could persuade him to stay.
Oh, Mr. Downs, Mr. Martin has such a forceful face. How could little me persuade him to change his mind?
Go away, Jerry. I can handle this one.
Oh, Mr. Martin, you mustn't be afraid of me. I'm here for one purpose.
That's just what I'm afraid of.
But you don't understand. My girlfriend, Laura Moore, needs Jerry Downs to help her golf. All you gotta do is stay here with him.
I can't. I can't tell you why I can't, but I can't.
Well, if you must, why?
What's that?
What's what?
That ring, where did you get it?
From a sap at a masquerade.
I know the sap you got it from. He's a friend of mine.
You can tell your friend he proposed to me.
Oh, listen. Give me that ring and I'll give it to him.
Ooh, I'd be tempted to give you whatever you want.
I only want the ring.
Oh, stay here tonight. Can't you imagine you and me in the moonlight together?
My imagination wouldn't play me such a dirty trick.
Listen, big boy, now that I've got you made, goodness, but I'm afraid something's gonna happen to you. Listen, big boy, you got me hooked and how I would die if I should lose you now. Button up your overcoat when the wind is free. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Eat an apple every day, get to bed by 3. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Be careful crossing streets, oh, whoa, don't eat meat, oh, whoa, cut out sweet, oh, whoa, you'll get a pain and ruin your tum-tum. Take the spoon out of your cup when you're drinking tea. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me.
Listen, girlfriend, you've knocked me off my feet. I think you're very sweet, making such a fuss about me. Listen, girlfriend, now that I'm fond of you, I'm afraid I'm going to worry too. Button up your overcoat when the wind is free. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Wear your flannel underwear when you climb a tree. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Don't sit on hornets' tails, oh, or on nails, oh, off the trails, oh, you'll get a pain and ruin your tum-tum. Never start an argument with a bumblebee. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Jerry, look, I just got this letter. Jerry,
Can't we arrange to stay here, Jack?
smell it. I mean, read it. Read it and smell it. Oh,
What does it say?
I don't know. I'm afraid to read it.
It's from Angie Howard.
Oh, my goodness.
My husband-to-be, and I don't mean maybe. If you want the ring, meet me tonight behind the clubhouse, where the bushes are thickest.
Oh, pack your things. Hire an airplane. We've got to get out of here, quick.
What's the matter?
I'm wanted where the bushes are thickest.
I have bad news.
For me?
Well, for both of us, I hope. I have to leave with Jack Martin right away.
But I won't need this any longer. I wonder if I can break it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. You might want to show it to your grandchildren.
I'm never going to have any grandchildren.
But can't I give you one golf lesson before I leave?
Oh, I'd love it.
Fine. Shall we start with the approach?
Yes. You should be able to teach that very well.
Right over the pond on the green, eh?
There. There we are. See? Right together.
I hope we're never farther apart the rest of our lives.
Well, I'm not going anyplace.
From life's golf bag, when the going's tough, I choose you to lift me from the rough. Your aid, fair maid, I'd cry.
You stand out from other men I've seen, like a dandelion on the breeze. Nice eyes, nice eyes, nice eyes.
The breeze across the fairway, the blossoms over there are telling us in their way we'd make up each of a pair. The whole world seems to pause now, no sound upon the air, just my heart calling yours now. We'd make up each of a pair. There goes the lark, winging high. He'll notify the summer sky to wear his new blue suit for us. All nature seems to root for us. And who are we to blossom? It wouldn't be quite fair. Beneath the orange blossom, we make up each of a pair.
What message has a lilac as if he's swaying there? It tells me you're what I lack. We make up each of a pair. The whole world seems to pause now. No sound upon the air. Just my heart calling yours now. We make a each of a pair. There goes the lark winging high. He'll notify the summer sky to wear his new blue suit for us. All nature seems to They hope we do and dare. Without the aid of Burbank, we think of each other pair.
This looks like the place where the bushes are thickest.
Have you got it?
Sure, I got it. I sent my chauffeur all the way to town for it, and it's guaranteed to raise waves of emotion in the breast of the most reluctant male.
Are you sure it'll work?
Work? Sure. I just poured some on a cat, and already she's had 7 kittens.
That's the stuff.
Shh. There comes somebody.
Hello?
Come on. Give me the ring and let me get out of here.
Oh, don't be that way. Come on, sit down. How do you like the night air?
Where is it?
Take a whiff of it. Nah, come on, take a good whiff like me. Don't you smell anything?
Are we near a glue factory?
Will you excuse me?
Gladly.
Hey, what is this?
I gave you the wrong bottle. That's Flit. Take this one.
Will this wave the reluctant male?
Sweetheart.
That's the stuff. Wait a minute. Come on, sit down just 1 minute. And I'll give you the ring. I promise.
All right. But no more of that night air business.
I should have a case of that stuff.
I tell you, you will listen. Laura Moore lost through carelessness. If this young lady wishes to become a great golfer, she must learn how to putt. That's what it says about you.
Does it say anything about my eyes?
Have you gone daft? You come along and take your lesson.
Not for all the king's horses and all the king's
All right.
men.
Oh, Miss Moore. Excuse me. Jack changed his mind. I can stay.
Good.
I've come to give her her lesson.
It's no use. She just flatly refused to...
Pop, how can you? And I was just telling him how badly I needed one. What made Jack Martin decide to stay?
You know, when he came in last night, he was a different man. He was wild. All he'd say was, try to pull a glue factory on me, huh? Well, I'll show him.
Ooh, I'd better keep out of his way.
I'm going to keep you so busy that you won't even have time to be careful.
Well, how about the putting?
All right, if you insist.
I insist.
You know, to putt well, you must put your whole heart into it.
Well, maybe I'll be able to now.
All right, about a 15-foot putt for starter. You must remember to do exactly as I tell you. Never up, never in. All right, take your stand. Once you get your imaginary line to the hole, never look at it again. Keep your eye on the ball. Your shoulders. And your chin. Your chin right there, and keep it there. All right. Back slowly. Slowly. Follow through. Why, it's in.
Oh, it's so easy when you tell me what to do. I believe I could do anything you told me to do.
You want me to keep my mind on putting? Don't say those things. All right, try it yourself.
Oh, miss, I knew it.
Well, of course. You came back too fast, you lifted your head, and you didn't follow through.
Oh, talk rough to me, Jerry. I love it.
Right in. Why didn't you do that the last time?
Did you ever see a play called Trilby?
No.
Well, Trilby was a great singer, but she could only perform when Svengali was behind her. You're my Svengali.
Well, I accept the part, but I'd rather you'd just call me Jerry.
Oh? What's he doing, Miss Moore? Teaching you the interlocking grip?
Yes. I've heard you use it quite a bit.
Yes, Jerry taught me. Do you remember, Jerry, after every lesson, we used to have one of my special cocktails, the Dizziac? I know you don't drink, my dear.
No, I don't. And I don't ride in the rumble seat either. Well, I guess my half hour's up.
Was that quite fair, Ruth? I'm sure Laura misunderstood you.
Well, we were great friends, weren't we? And we can be again. Why, you and I can slip up to my place at Pebble Beach. Golf, moonlight, Dizziacs. And no one to bother us.
But, Ruth, I'm a working man. I have a boss to answer to.
Oh, you mean Jack Martin? Well, I suppose we'll have to have him come, too.
Well,
Oh, hello.
Oh, goodbye. If you can get him to go, I'll go, too.
Don't forget, that's a promise.
Did I ever tell you about the time I made a hole in one?
Oh, Mr. Martin, did you really make a hole in one? Tell me.
Well, it wasn't exactly one. It was a two. I wasn't there.
Why do you waste your time in golf?
Look out now, look out. What are you doing to me?
Why, that's just a little bit of my small change.
I'd hate to be around when you break a bill.
Unhand that woman. That's the way I'm going to protect you all your life.
Dinty, sometimes you're a bit trying.
I'll always be trying to protect innocent womanhood.
Well, I wish somebody would protect me from you.
Gee, am I as dangerous as that?
Oh, Jack! Oh, Jack! Jack!
See?
Yes, I see, but somehow I'm not interested. My affections have gone to someone else.
Are you fooling around with that Jerry Downs?
Oh, I wouldn't call it fooling. Some night, with a silver plume in his hat, he'll climb my balcony.
Oh, your room's on the first floor.
Oh, Dinty, you've no romanticality.
Hey, what does that word mean?
I don't know, but whatever it is, you haven't got it.
I know plenty of words, too, but I don't know where to put them. But, Babs, suppose Ruth is trifling with me. You're not going to leave me flat, are you?
Oh, your time will come. This is only my first marriage. Let's understand each other here and now. We have no claim upon each other. I hope I've made the matter clear, and now I'll have to treat you like a brother. I don't mean I'll never be your wife, but first I want to see a bit of life. When I've suffered intensely and enjoyed it immensely, then I'll have time for you. When I'm with my kid brother and they think I'm his mother, then I'll have time for you. When they flirt with me from across the street, but when closer, beat a quick retreat. When I tire much quicker and my hips become thicker, then I'll have time for you.
I'm glad you've had your little say with me. You want to treat me like a sister. Well, let me tell you that's okay with me. But after this, please call me mister. Don't think that I'm staying on the show. I've got a thing or two to do myself. When I've ruined the figures of a dozen gold diggers, then I'll have time for you. When my clutch and ignition are all out of commission, then I'll have time for you. When the girls who chase around with me tell me what a man I used to be, when my spirit is broken and I live in Hoboken, then I'll have time for you.
What did you bring me here for? Why didn't you bring Laura?
Don't be foolish. Laura's coming with Angie Howard.
Angie Howard going to be here? I should have never crossed the border.
What's the matter? Julius Caesar frightened?
No, but I lose things at masquerades. Don't leave me here in this. Come here, Jimmy.
Certainly, Babs.
But my dear, it isn't proper to ask a man for a dance.
Well, then how do you get one? Come on. Hey, come on.
Jerry!
Hey, where did you get the no-pants suit?
Oh, you stop that. I'm Julius Caesar.
Boy, those Roman ladies sure must have had a sense of humor.
Gee, that's a cute little skirt. Where did you get that skirt? I like that skirt.
Here goes.
How about that next answer?
I'll save the seventh for you.
All right.
Make way for the Emperor.
Company. Smith.
Well, Annie Laurie herself.
Whitman, didn't you ken I'm a real Scotch lassie?
Go on. I've got more scotch in me right now than you'll ever have.
Did you see him?
Sure. And if it'll help you any to find him, he's the fourth musketeer. Did Napoleon know those two ladies?
Well, hardly. They lived 300 years apart.
Well, I guess it's up to me to make my own history.
Oh, don't turn that off, please.
Muy bien, señorita.
I'm cured. I'm cured.
What could a strong man like you possibly need to be cured of?
I was wrong. I was wrong.
What do you mean?
Tell me something, Ruth.
Anything.
Am I trembling?
Yes, but not from fear. You are trembling just as the tiger does before he springs to make his kill.
I do feel a bit tigerish.
Come, Jack. You and I can slip away from here to my place at Pebble Beach. We'll roam together beneath the trees, and we'll spend a week of love.
And at the end of the week, this tiger will be a rug. Now, wait a minute. Where is your husband?
He's dead.
Well, you didn't...
Look out. Help.
Your husband isn't dead. He's hiding.
Then you will come,
It won't be long soon.
you and Jerry.
But why Jerry?
Well, you see, he practically asked me to invite him.
Well, I suppose we'll have to have him come along, too. But remember, this tiger hunts alone. Hunts alone. Alone.
And the breakfast room can open right onto the back lawn. And that's the downstairs.
But you forgot the kitchen. You know, that's a very important room. Now, before someone interrupts us, tell me about the upstairs.
No one's going to interrupt us for a month or more. Unless,
Not interrupting, I hope.
Oh, no.
Say,
No.
listen, I'm supposed to warble a song for this crowd, and to make it worse, I have to go on before the cocktails. So will you two come in and stop some thirsty member from tossing his last year's wife at me? Huh?
What are you going to sing, Angie?
I want to be bad. Now, don't you say I don't have to act.
Angie, listen, they're waiting for you out on the terrace. Now, hurry up.
Mr. and Mrs. Bascom want you to come and sit at their table.
Oh, come on.
I decided long ago to be. With me, it's what to be. Make me some suggestion, good or bad, which is best for me. If you're after fun and laughter, this aggravates you. Some reformers, that's a warmer climate awaits you. If it's naughty to rouge your lips, shake your shoulders and twist your hips. Let a lady confess I wanna be bad. If it's naughty to vamp the men, sleep each morning till after 10, then the answer is yes, I wanna be bad. This thing of being a good little goody is all very well. What can you do if you're loaded with plenty of health and vigor? When you're learning the lips are for, if it's naughty to ask for more, let a lady confess I wanna be bad. If it's naughty to rouge your lips, shake your shoulders and twist your hips, let a lady confess I wanna be bad. If it's naughty to vamp the men, sleep each morning till after 10, then the answer is yes, I wanna be bad. wanna be bad.
And come, hostess. Wonderful party. Most successful.
Jerry, it's cocktail time. I mixed them myself, just the way you love them.
Well, that's very kind of you, but
I wonder that all these cocktails don't affect your golf.
There are other things in life besides golf. Why don't you try them?
Well, here I am, all ready for my cocktails. I drank a pint of olive oil. I'm not going to get myself knocked out.
We'll drink to our journey tomorrow and our month at Pebble Beach.
Why, what do you mean, Ruth? You know, I never agreed to go to Pebble Beach with you.
Yes, you did. You said if it was all right with Jack, it was all right with you. And Jack's crazy to go.
Sure, Jerry. I fixed it just the way you wanted it.
I thought you said love was fun.
Oh, Laura, you don't understand, don't you?
No, you're right. That's what it is. That's all it is. Just a lot of fun. Come on, Jerry. Have a drink with me, won't you?
Put that down, Laura. You don't drink.
You won't drink with me?
No, Laura, I won't.
Then you won't drink with her either.
Ha! She should have my olive oil. I won't need it now.
I hope you like my cocktails, Miss Moore, but I don't think they'll help your golf any.
My golf's all right.
It wasn't so good yesterday.
Well, it'll be all right tomorrow morning if you'd care to play.
Will 11 be too early, Miss Moore?
11 will be fine. Then we'll be through in time for you and Mr. Downs to make your train to Pebble Beach.
But I'm not going to Pebble Beach. I'm staying here with you. You need me.
I don't need you or anybody else. I'll meet you on the first tee at 11. Come on, everybody. Let's have some fun. If it's naughty to bruise your lip, shake your shoulders, twist your hips. Let a lady confess I want to be fair.
No matter what your game is, I'll never cease to care. My answer just the same is we make of each other pair.
I'm so sorry about last night. It was a terrible thing to do.
I don't blame you a bit. But then I'm no judge. You know, you could rob an orphan asylum and I'd vote you a medal.
Would you? What's more, I'd wear it.
Would you?
Jerry!
Gee, we were near heaven that time, all right.
We certainly were. But do it again.
Right now?
Oh, you would, wouldn't you?
Once I had peculiar notions that my heart was cold. I was self-controlled and brave. But
Now I go through new emotions and they leave me where I no longer speak, I rave.
I too can see there's something strange in me. What can it be that made this change in me? I've become so gentle, soft and sentimental. Someone is to blame, it must be you. All of my affection points in one direction. I can't miss my aim, it must be you. Any place in paradise to see you smile, but when you're not with me, it's just a desert isle. Can't you see I'm spellbound? Heaven, earth, or sound, you're the one I claim, it must be you.
I become so gentle, soft and sentimental. Someone is to blame, it must be you. All of my affection points in one direction. I can't miss my aim, it must be you. Love me for my weakness, I'm a slave to you. That's why I rave to you, that you're my Waterloo. Can't you see I'm spellbound? Heaven, earth, or hellbound, you're the one I claim, it must be you.
What's the matter?
Oh, Laura, I haven't slept all night. I've been tossing and turning and dreaming of him.
Who?
Jerry. My Jerry Downs.
Jerry Downs?
Oh, I know you love him, too. But I'm the woman for him. And he'd tell you so, only he doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
Babs Bascom, you're not only a very silly child, but a very vain one, too. You're making yourself simply ridiculous. You stop chasing after him, or I'll tell your mother.
Well, well, you certainly have a difficult time keeping that man of yours to yourself, don't you?
When I want your advice in affairs of mine, Mrs. Van Horn, I'll ask you.
I noticed you didn't ask for my cocktails last night when you wanted them.
I apologize for that. I was very excited.
Oh, you're sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. I apologize.
It's strange the effect Jerry Downs has on us women, isn't it?
Speak for yourself.
That's what I should have done when we were such good friends before.
Well, why didn't you?
Unfortunately, I had a husband then.
Well, you haven't one now. Jerry Downs is absolutely free. He isn't my husband. He's only my golf teacher.
Good. Now it's between us. Oh, Jerry! Oh, Jerry!
Hello, Babs.
Well, Jerry, you just missed it. You wouldn't have been a bit flattered.
How's that? Somebody find me out?
It's strange. You know, you must have all the women in this club in love with you, except one.
A very discriminating person. Who is she?
It's Laura Moore.
Laura Moore has been talking to you about me?
Oh, it's nothing important, Jerry. She just said that she couldn't see you except as a golf teacher.
Is that true, Ruth?
Well, I don't like to be mixed up in it. But perhaps it is better that you know now.
Oh, she said it all right, but I can't understand anyone feeling that way about you.
So golf is that important to her, is it?
Some girls would stoop to anything to improve their game.
Excuse me.
Oh, Jerry, who are you pulling for on the match today?
Well, as a golf teacher, I hope my pupil wins. But that's only as a teacher.
Oh, Jerry! Jerry! Maybe I'm not his type.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, thanks. Oh, my goodness.
What's the matter? Who's it from?
My father, listen. Just found out ring is not at jeweler's, being fixed as you told me. Comma, you liar? Question mark. Come home with it at once, you darn fool. No question mark. Or your allowance is a thing of the past, and your name on a check will be just so much ink. Period. Your loving father, Joshua K. Martin.
What does it mean?
It means I'm ruined. Exclamation point.
What's this about a ring? Have you lost it?
Angie Howard has it, and she won't give it to me. And the only time she takes it off is when she takes a bath.
This looks like a job for me. When does she dunk her body?
She'll probably take a shower in the ladies' locker before the match.
Great. Very simple. You go in there and get the ring.
Yes, but if we get caught, we'll be disgraced.
What do you mean, we? You don't think I'm going in there with you, do you? I've seen everything.
Oh, don't desert me now. I'll do anything for you if you'll go with me.
Will the Martin chain stores buy 100,000 Effie girdles if I go in there with you?
Absolutely. Hyphen.
Then come with me. Now, if anything is in there that you shouldn't see, I'll wave to you like this. You cover your eyes in parentheses.
But how are we going to get in?
Don't you worry about getting in. I'll fix that. You worry about getting out.
Oh, Effie, let's call the whole thing off. I'm too scared.
You're not afraid of looking at a few undressed women.
I'm not afraid of looking at them. I'm afraid I like it.
Here, you might as well get some good out of that.
Thank you.
What do you think?
Oh, cocktail. Oh, thank you, my dear. For you. Oh, thanks, Angie. I hope you good.
Thank you.
Why, that's plain orange juice.
Why, Mrs. Van Horn, would I let you imbibe intoxicants just before your match?
Don't concern yourself about me. If your girlfriend, Laura Moore, should find out what Jerry Downs said about her, I could use toothpicks for golf clubs and beat her.
I won't hear a word. What'd he say?
Oh, just this, that his only interest in Laura Moore is her golf.
That's right, Angie. Babs told me Jerry said that about Laura.
Oh, good morning, Miss Moore. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hello,
Laura.
darling. Hello.
Yes, I am. Yes, I do.
Mrs. Bascom,
Yes, Molly?
There's two men outside, say they are plumbers, and have come to fix the shower.
Well, this is a fine time to fix the shower. Well, show them in. And keep out of sight, girls. Hurry up there. What a ridiculous stupid owl of a phone we're calling. Get into your clothes. Now, quick. What's the matter with the shower? Isn't it running?
Yes, ma'am, it's running. But if we don't fix it, it'll stop.
Well, go in and do your work, and get out as soon as you can.
Don't worry, lady. We'll get out as soon as we get it.
What?
He means as soon as we get it fixed.
Oh. And keep the curtains closed.
Would you rather have Ramona?
Oh, girls, we ought to be getting dressed. It's time for the match.
Oh, I gotta take a shower first.
But you can't, Angie. There are plumbers in there.
Plumbers? If they were there, they've gone.
Okay, nothing wrong with our shower. How was your mother, please? I have no hair on it. By the way, I want you to Angie, how does Laura feel? I'm afraid she hasn't a chance. Ruth beat her only 2 days ago.
That may be so, but you watch her smoke today.
Well, if you feel that way about it, how about a little bet?
Ooh, I'll bet you all right. Well, would you bet against her?
Certainly. And I'll win, too.
Oh, you all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. If this club's anything, it's because Laura Moore made it so.
Angie!
I don't care. I've known her all my life, and she's the best sport living. I see you girls who ought to be kissing her feet. Betting against her sure makes me mad. Trouble is, you're all sore. Jerry Downs comes along, falls for her, and you're all jealous.
Jerry, in love with her? No more than Jack Martin's in love with you.
Oh, yeah?
That's what I said. And you're only after him for his money.
Well, I wish he was disinherited so I could prove you're wrong.
Well, the only thing that's holding him here is because you're keeping his ring.
Is that so? Well, I'm taking it off now. And if he was here, I'd give it to him. And if that's not the truth, I hope I drown in his shower.
Oh, that magic ring? Oh, yes. Oh, I have a Spanish.
My dear, I quite agree with you. What is this club coming to anyway? Between the old members and the new members? By the way, have you seen that J.C. Effingham? How a man like that ever made all his money, I can't understand. It certainly isn't from being smart. Oh, and that atrocious golf suit. Did you see it?
Why, Mr. Effingham makes the Effie girdle. Look, girls, I have one on now.
Oh!
Did you hear that noise?
I heard it, and I'm going to find out what it is.
Hey, Angie, they got you. They're on the first team.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
You got the ring, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'll never be the same.
Oh, your mother should have told you everything.
Come on, let's get out of here. Here they come back.
This way. Some more of them out there.
Come on, let's hide, quick.
Yes, there they are. Hurry up, come on. Oh, I forgot my powder. It's on the shelf. In my locker.
Mrs. Bascom, where are you? You'll be late.
Gee, Laura's in great form today. It looks like some match.
What are they playing for? Tiffany's window? Mm-mm. Take a peek.
Well, it's all according to breaks, you know.
Won't have any trouble.
Satisfied so far, Svengali?
Yes, very good. Keep it up.
Laura, here. You can use your brassy on this shot. Now listen, you keep smiling at her. Do you hear me?
Gee, Ruth better snap out of it. Laura's 4 holes ahead now.
And would have been 6 if she hadn't missed that last approach shot. Come on, let's see. Terry. And may I see you a moment?
Jerry, do you know why I missed that last approach?
You didn't keep your head down.
No, Jerry. It was because you looked at me as if you didn't want me to win.
Well, I don't see how you can lose now. You're 4 holes ahead. And anyway, you don't need me for golf.
But I do, Jerry. I do need you.
Not for golf or anything else.
Oh, so that's the way you feel about it. Well, I played golf before you came, and I lived before you came. So go on away, far away, and I'll play my game alone.
Oh! Quiet, everybody. Oh! Quiet, everybody, please.
Lorna. Angie, look, my latest golf invention. It's for hitting balls from behind trees.
Listen, Jack Martin, Jerry Downs is running away, and I want you to go get him and bring him back. Now, don't ask any questions. Will you do it?
I'll try. What will you do for me?
I'll give you the ring.
You'll give me the ring?
Yeah.
Is that the ring you'll give me?
Jack, on the level, how did you get that ring?
Well, you told me if I were there, you'd give it to me. So I happened to be there, and I took it.
Where? What are you talking about?
Angie, there's one great reason why you and I should get married.
What's that?
You wear the same kind of BVDs I do.
How do you know?
Once I was a plumber, and oh, how I could plumb.
Were you in that lady's locker room when I was taking off? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Jack, I can't marry you now. I'll have no surprises for you.
No, but I'll have plenty for you. Jerry! Jerry! Come on. Jerry, come on back and help Laura. She's lost 2 holes in succession. She needs you.
Needs me. She's pressing. You can't play golf like that. Oh, gee, she's playing terribly.
Right, and you're her only hope. You know, if Laura doesn't win, Angie won't invite you to our house for dinner.
What? Are you and Angie?
Yes, she got me.
That's great, Jack. All right, I'll come, but remember, it's for you and not for her.
Never mind the pronoun. Come on.
Hey, Harry, wait for me. Four! Quiet, please. Ladies, you're both line 3. Is that correct? That makes you even up. This is the final hole. Mrs. Van Horn, you're away.
On Laura's unlucky 18th green, too.
And Laura never took less than 3 putts on this green in her life.
Quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Angie, may I relieve you as Miss Moore's caddy?
Sure.
Miss Moore, do you accept me as your caddy?
Yes, Jerry.
Take your stance. Back slowly. Slowly. Follow through.
Jerry! Jerry, you absolutely made me win.
Well, I'm glad I was able to teach you something.
time I am going to break it.
Laura.
Love me for my weakness, I'm a slave to you. That's why I rave to you, that you're my Waterloo.
Can't you see I'm spellbound? Heaven, earth, or bound. You're the one I claim. It must be you. Well, come on, Laura. We're waiting to drive you home.
Thanks.
You'll have to take the rumble seat. This one's reserved for life.
Oh, are you and Jack?
Yes. He got me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Are you going to the station? May we take you?
Oh, don't bother.
Oh, no bother. Hop in the rumble seat.
Thanks. Oh, I beg your pardon.
Well, I beg your pardon. Were you going
Oh, no, you take it.
Oh, no, you take it.
No, I insist.
Couldn't you make one seat do?
We thought maybe we might get a few more orange blossoms and make it a foursome.
Oh, Jerry, don't leave. Listen, let me tell...
Hey, Jack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whose is this? I'll bet you look to Hucky in this.
Hey, give me that. It's mine.
You give it to me. It's mine. If you really want it back, Jerry, you may have it.
Thanks, Laura.
That's darn nice of you, Laura. Jerry, you ought to shake her hand. Put your arms around her.
Follow through.